GSL.
And we're back here at the GSL Code S. Do you think we're going to see another proxy here?
I want to. I want to see a proxy. Yeah. Hero just doesn't scout very much.
He does not scout. He is not adapting.
He only scouts in the mid and late game, so maybe take advantage of that. I don't know. We'll see.
I would love to see another proxy, actually.
Just proxy 2-gate his main and kill him.
It's not going to be as long as a day you guys are probably normally used to, simply because our first best of 3 was just so short. It was
20 minutes of game time or something.
Yeah. But again, proxies do make it really fun to cast, and really fun to watch. It's just, it's such a nail biter. Anyways, we're here against Hero and the silver medalist from IEM here. The winner here is going to be our second player to go on to the round of 4 here at GOMTV.
2014 Hotset GSL Season 1, Round 8. Rain versus Hero.
Rats. There's those pylons. All right. So we wait and see what these guys are going to do.
Yeah.
So how have you been, Tasteless? I haven't seen you in like 2 weeks.
I know, I've missed you, man.
I missed you as well.
I've been good, man.
Apollo says hello.
Oh, I miss Apollo. How's he doing?
He's doing well.
I keep telling him he's going to get fat one day.
He's not.
I hope he does, man.
No.
I remember back when he was living
with me in Korea. He's a superhuman.
I was living with me in Korea, and he was like, I'm not going to get fat. And he's just like eating pizza, and I'm like, oh, it's coming, Apollo. Then again, the fact that I probably told him that means that it's just never going to happen now.
Yeah.
Now it's like he forewarned him.
Yeah. He's all muscly and handsome.
He's looking good.
Yeah.
How's he doing?
Really good, man.
Just overall, just great.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I'm like, well, actually, there's this big problem I'm going to tell you on air.
Apollo only has 6 months to live. Like, it's very sad. I'm like, oh, God. So we have our players right now just getting the gates up.
He only has 6 months to live. He's going to do it what he does best and he loves the most, casting StarCraft. And I'm sure there'll still be threads popping up. Well, I don't know. I think Apollo, towards the end of his life, is losing his passion a little bit.
I was really disappointed he was casting that tournament there. I think he was really out of it in that last
he didn't
month
really
of his
prepare.
life.
It seems like he may have been spending time with his family.
So
thanks, Internet. That's fair.
Yeah.
All right.
So on this map, you got a big berth into your main. There's a lot of locations you can get in there by air or by blinking. So we've seen some of the shorter PvPs happen on this map.
From time to time, we certainly do. Let's see what these guys are doing. So Hero going for 2 gates right now. No 2 gates for Rain, though. Rain looking like he's going to tech up a bit quicker. There's, of course, Stalker Blink. I mean, not Blink, Warp Gate Research.
Fastest blink ever.
That would be a pretty quick blink.
When the pro gamers figured out that they needed to go blink before 4 minutes, that's when the game broke.
Yeah. So as that probe gets chased out, we should see what Rain wants to do. Come on, Rain. What tech route will it be? Stargate.
Stargate. Okay. And we're still waiting to see exactly what Hero has in store for us now. It's going to be a Twilight Council, in fact.
All right. Well, this is the matchup that you see so often in PvP. One player going Twilight, one player going Stargate. In fact, I feel like we see that more often than we see Stargate versus Stargate.
We had some good Stargate versus Stargates in the round of 16. Though Stargate versus Stargate's kind of weird to watch.
It is weird.
Because you can't really say who's ahead.
Yeah.
Even sometimes when one guy's ahead in Phoenixes, if they just, enter wrong or don't bunch up right,
That's
or
right.
brush across, small ground army.
Hallucinated Phoenix in the front, takes that first volley.
Yeah.
Just laugh. Ha ha ha, I got an extra volley.
You thought ZVZ with mutas was silly in StarCraft 1.
Oh, not this silly.
Okay, so Blink is now coming here for Hero.
Yeah, and Rain is actually doing the Oracle into Blink build, which is quite a nice one. Normally you're going to go into 4-gate Blink after. I actually like that one a lot more, but he's only got 2 gates making. We'll see if he adds another one. But yeah, the Oracle into Blink is kind of neat because you can't tell for sure that it's Oracle into Blink, and the Oracle going to kind of keep them in their base, give you a lot of scouting intel, perhaps do some harassment damage, and then just going into kind of heavy Blink plays is neat. But Blink into Robo here. That means that he's going to be able to get Immortals out and have a good amount of Blink Stalkers, considering 300 gas was the price of that one Oracle.
What is the total number of Phoenixes we have out? Is it just one?
No, it's just one Oracle.
One Oracle, excuse me. That's what I meant.
Generally, when you go for the Blink follow-up, you're going to stop there, but sometimes people make a second Oracle. It's occasionally.
Well, he's got now, 3 kills there with the Oracle.
Pretty decent for the first go.
I do like him getting the Immortals out pretty quickly here. This could be quite strong. Blink now coming here for Rain. He's chrono boosting that out. So unless Hero does something very quickly with Blink, it's going to balance everything out here. Blink v Blink.
Yeah, and especially since he's putting up that Robo, we'll see what he spends out of it. But, ooh, this is a nice catch by Rain. Wow, getting even one Stalker in this situation is gigantic.
Blink does finish here for Hero. There is still, it's about 3/4 done here for Rain. Although I think he probably won't try to attack up the ramp here. Oh, excuse me, he is going to.
Yeah, he's actually just going to let him up the ramp.
Yeah, this is actually pretty dangerous considering he already lost that one Stalker. And his opponent is going to have Blink. He could even come down from the side there at the bottom of his main and actually catch him if he wanted to.
This Oracle's still trying to do some work over here, getting another probe. More and more Stalkers warping in for Rain. We have a lot of gas stockpiled for Hero right now. And, you know, obviously if he didn't have that Nexus, that would all be in the form of Stalkers, but as is, Rain actually has a vastly superior Stalker army, and this Nexus isn't going to be finished, so it's not like he can Nexus Cannon down there. And so this should end up giving Rain an edge. He should force a cancel quite easily on this, and perhaps even try to go up that ramp. We'll see.
Here comes that proxy pylon, but it is going to be spotted there. The Blink there is pretty cute.
Yeah, that was.
And he got the Mothership Core there. That's actually very huge. Now we have Rain coming down here, going towards that Nexus. He does have time to cancel that if he wants to. And we have Hero Stalkers now headed northbound. No, now turning around, going down to try to sandwich the Blink Stalkers here of Rain. That Oracle barely getting out.
Yeah, but you know what? He tagged those Stalkers, and that's nice. And a lot of these other Stalkers are out of position. So this is something that Rain can use to his advantage. He's trying to chase down this smaller group. Looks like they will get away, but at least he sees the other Stalkers coming for him.
Stalker count right now is dead even, 14 versus 14. The Oracle back at home is going to come now into the main here. Stalkers are warping in as well. He does get one probe and then just gets out.
Really great move.
More important to keep that alive
than
to sack it and maybe get 1 or 2 extra probes there. Having so that there is a real thorn in the paw there of Hero's offense.
Well, yeah, indeed it is. And in fact, look at this. If you look at what's happened so far this game, we've seen Rain gain a couple of Stalker kills that maybe he shouldn't have gotten, as well as his Oracle remains alive and forces some Stalkers to be at home, so there's no real way for Hero to break him. If he has to leave 2-3 Stalkers at home and he's only 2 or 3 Stalkers up, how does he stop this Nexus?
Ooh, well, he's coming up now, Hero is.
Well, that's how. No, it looks like he's going to go right up that ramp. He doesn't want to waste time attacking this Nexus.
Yeah, it's totally not worth it if he could even get some probes or anything up here.
He can't tell how close these are.
Actually, you know what? With that happening, Hero's going to lose a lot of Stalkers here.
This is not a good situation. In fact, that was, I would say, even sloppy of Rain to follow him up the ramp in that way because he knew where those Stalkers were going. I feel like he could have actually used a Blink to get up and flank them as they were trying to get out.
Oh, he's going to catch the Oracle. This is one good thing going on right now for Hero.
Hello. Oracles are fast, Tasteless. You silly guy.
Fast unit Kappa. Well, he's going to come down now, Rain is. And let's see if he actually catches Hero here. Hero blinking back now. But Rain blinking on top of him.
3 of those Stalkers out of position once again. Rain's Oracle is really just the deciding factor here. It just keeps on doing things for him.
And he cancels that at the last possible second here. He might blink under that and get the Mothership Core, and he does!
Well, he gets all sorts of stuff. We do see the Guardian Shield go up, which is quite nice, and 3 Stalkers are coming back for a flank, but he did good work there.
This is tricky because those Stalkers below can actually blink up to catch him if Rain decides to stop and attack those Stalkers.
Yeah.
Those 3 that were to the left of his army.
Well said. That's a very important part where he had to get back. And once again, the Oracle comes in and 11-12 kills. Madness. 21 to 32.
Yeah, beat me to it. So now we have Hero coming up here, and again, pushing really hard up against Rain.
And
with the Immortal out here,
that's it.
Yeah, that's going to be it. I mean, Rain just has too much of a lead in every sense.
You know, that's
almost lost that sentry there to them.
That's that.
Mothership Cannon.
There is not a comeback strategy here for Hero,
no.
To be honest. He's down in every single way by a lot.
He's blinking very well, but it's not going to be enough with the Immortal here. It's just too strong against the Colossi. I think we'll see him tap out in a second here. Yeah, there it is. GG.
Yeah. You know, there were a few games at IM where he didn't tap out and somehow came back from ridiculous situations, but nothing quite that bad.
Nicely done there by Rain. Hero, this might be the worst week
of his life.
It's funny because, hey, there's no shame in getting second in a tournament as prestigious as IEM, but there's no money for second in that case. Now he gets back here, he's tired, he's exhausted. Now he's losing to Rain and might get knocked out of the GSL.
It's craziness.
This is rough. I mean, this is a real story, and not just a story, a real tragedy actually. If Hero does not come back from this.
Well, this